when I plan a unit, what I like to do is think about the big idea. So when you look at the standards that you have to teach for the geography, of course you've got to define relative locations. They have to understand different types of maps, understand the purpose of map components, locate the countries bordering North America, locate and define North and South poles, the 7 continents, 5 major oceans, climate changes in the seasons, all that stuff. Right. Lakes, the landforms. So, when I think about that, what's the purpose of learning those things? Like, why do we teach those things to our students?
So that to kind of give them, I think, a foundation for directions later that they're going to be studying more in-depth maps and things. I think it's just I don't know what they get in first or kindergarten, but I think second grade is really where it's introduced, where they have. I think they get like relative location and the compass rose maybe in first, but I think that's as far as they go, and we get more into so that they can use maps and go places and know where they're going and have an idea that China is this far from us.
And I was going to say more as, even though in second grade they don't know, they still think Little Rock or North Little Rock is our state. And, just giving them exposure to North Little Rock is in Arkansas. Arkansas is in the United States. There's other countries in America that you can go to. This is how you would get there because we, traveled across the oceans to get there. And and we've talked about climates and stuff that when we get there, but just give them a bigger picture that it's not just Arkansas and it's not just the United States, that we're in our country or in our world, it's a bigger picture.
So, based on what you just said, the books that I had seen, like the travel books, the reason why I had thought that might be a good direction to go, and it's now that I went to the conference this week, and they talked a lot about language workshop and how that helps build background for content or reading or whatever. And so you're saying they know about themselves, they know about where they are now, and then you want to expand that to something bigger. And so if we used books about travel, about kind of telling a story, that sort of maybe helps bridge that, I know this, it bridges to that big abstract concept of the world. So that's why I thought creating, having some of these books, which I don't know, I haven't read these books, I don't know.
Right, I didn't know me either.
But I thought instead of like during language workshop, we can have like, nonfiction text, and we're going to pull in nonfiction text. But to really maybe talk more about the story of it, because that's what we do. The main reason we use maps is when we travel. As an adult. Is that, wouldn't you agree with that? So to maybe pull in a little bit of that. So that was my thinking. So what do you think?